Hello children, let me welcome you to the virtual class of the Brihan Mumbai Mahanagar Palika. My name is Shraddha teacher. Children, we are in the middle of this COVID-19 pandemic, and because of that we are not able to go to school, but that doesn't mean we are going to stop learning. So we are going to do many lessons which are very interesting from your textbook through the virtual class here. So let us do a lesson in English today. So children, let us start with another lesson in standard 5th, scholarship, and the subject is scholarship English. And let us take our syllabus forward and do the next lesson in our scholarship textbook, and the name of the lesson is 1.14 Nouns, Singular and Plural. Now we are going to learn about the various parts of speech in the coming lessons. So in this particular lesson, we are going to talk about one and many. Okay. Now when we look at things around us, we see that there are so many things which we can number. For example, when you eat an apple, when your mother gives you 2 apples sometimes, you can say that I have 1 apple and 2 apples I'm going to give my sister. Okay. So there is a concept in English where you can give numbers to things. So that is the concept of singular and plural. And then why are we talking about nouns? We are talking about nouns because nouns can be singular and plural. That is people and things, okay, places. All these things can be singular and plural. So today let us try to understand the concept of singular and plural. Let us try and understand what they mean. We will also see the various ways or the various rules that we can apply for making a word singular or to make it plural, and we will also see various patterns of questions, okay, which you can get from this particular topic, and also we will try and solve certain number of examples from each pattern. So this lesson could be a rather long one, so what you can do is you can watch it in parts 2. So come on, let's start and let us try and understand what the meaning of plural and singular is. So there are 2 numbers in English, like I told you now, the singular and the plural. The singular number refers to one noun, while the plural number refers to more than one noun. So when you say singular, it means 1. When you say plural, it can be 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. Okay, so that is the concept or the meaning of singular and plural. Let us take a look at some example pictures here. So see, you have 1 apple, that is in singular, and in plural it becomes 2, or here in this case it is 2, otherwise it could be more than 2 also, apples. Alright, then you have a dog and you have dogs when there are many. Okay, you have a single pen, and when you have many pens, more than one pen, you say it is pens. And finally, one more picture, a cake. You bring a cake for your birthday. When someone else also brings a cake for your birthday, then you have the cake that you have plus the cake that your friends bought. So you have cakes. Alright. So this is the concept of singular and plural. Now you must have listened carefully. If you have listened, I said apple and then I said apples. I said dog and I said dogs. I said pen and I said pens. I said cake and I said cakes. So see, when I said the singular word and when I said the word in plural, there is a small, you can say, difference or a small change in the spellings. So that is where we will look at how the word changes from singular to plural. Okay. So when we talk about nouns, what did we just discuss? We discussed that nouns can be singular and they can be plural also. So let us take a look at both of them now and what are they on the same page. So a singular noun names one person, place, thing or idea. So what is a noun? A noun means the name of a person, the name of a place, the name of a thing or idea. So a singular noun names one person, one place, one thing or one idea. Whereas a plural, what does it do? It goes for more than one. Now when you talk about singular, you can say one cat, one store, one item. Okay, now what about plural? A plural noun names two or more persons, places, things, or ideas. So you can see here, person has become persons, place has become places, thing has become things, and idea has become ideas. Alright, for example, you will say 2 cats, 4 stores, 15 items. So again you can see cat became cats, store became stores, item became items. Okay, so when it is a one, you say it is singular. One, you say it is singular. And when it is two or more than two, then you say it is plural. So this is the exact meaning, definition and examples of singular and plural. Let us move on and let us look at many examples now. So see, here you have a singular noun, that is you have one mushroom, one mushroom. So you say a mushroom. Okay, and then you have more than one mushroom. So you have 4 mushrooms. One mushroom, or you say a mushroom, and 4 mushrooms. Alright, then you have another example here. A tree, that is one tree. A tree, one tree, and 3 trees. 3 trees. Okay, so this is how singular and plural are defined. Okay, let us take a look at some clue over here. So what did we do here? We added s to the singular to make it plural. What did we do? To mushroom, you added the s to make it mushrooms. To tree, you added the s to make it trees. Alright, so sometimes we add s to the singular to make it plural. Let us look at some other examples now where we add s to the singular to make it plural. So you have, see, book, books, okay, boy, boys, cow, cows, door, doors, flower, flowers, girl, girls, horse, horses. Plus then you have all these other examples as well, which you can pause the video and read at leisure. You have some more examples over here. So when there are regular words, what do? You just add s. Okay, sometimes you also add es or ies to the singular to form plurals. Let us see how that is done. So this is an example on this page of situations or examples where you add only s to the singular to make it plural. But you could also add es or ies. So come on, let's take a look at those examples where you make the plural by adding es. So see here, watch becomes watches. So you added es. Okay, one more example. What is this? It's a dish. So dish becomes dishes. So you added the es, not only the s. Okay, so you did not write watchs, watches. You said es, watches. dishes, dishes. One more example. See, what is this? Glass and glasses. Okay, finally you have church and churches. So there are certain words to which you have to add es to make it plural. Coming to the situation where you have to add ies. So see here, you have activity, activities, berry, berries, baby, babies, bully, bullies. And then you have all these examples which you can read at leisure. So bunny, bunnies, enemy, enemies, lady, ladies, nappy, nappies, etc. You also have this list here. Daisy, daisies, fly, flies, lorry, lorries, penny, pennies, etc. So these are all certain ways in which you can make a singular word into a plural word. So you can add s, you can add es, or you can add ies. So based on these few rules, let us look at some generalized rules for making plural nouns. Now remember children, English is not like the sciences. Okay, in science whatever rule is there, it is applicable everywhere in all situations, but in language that is not the case. In certain cases you can apply the rules, whereas there are exceptions also. Now what the exceptions are, we will see those examples too after you see what the rules are. So these are the common or the general rules. Okay, so the first one, most nouns add s to form plural. For example, you have cloud, clouds. So see, you added the s to form the plural. So most of the nouns, they add s to form the plural. But we have rule number 2, which says nouns that end with sh, ch, x, z or s adds what? The es to it to make plural. So let us take a look at an example here. Church, churches. We also saw watch, we saw glass, we saw dish. So now let me give you small assignments over here. So now when you come to this example, I have given you one example word. So you try to find out some new example words. Okay, I told you church, I told you glass, I told you dish, I told you watch. So think about some more examples or some more words. In all cases, okay, not only in this case. Coming to the next rule, nouns that end with the vowel plus y. So vowels are what? A, E, I, O, U. So any noun which ends with a vowel and y, it takes an s. For example, day, days. So see, a and y. So a is the vowel and then you have y. So it takes an s. So you have days. Alright. Coming to the next one. Nouns ending with consonant. So when a, E, I, O, U are the vowels, the remaining are the consonants. Okay. So nouns ending with a consonant plus y. What happens? The y here changes to I and it adds es. Now when you look at the rule like that, it might sound difficult, but when you look at the example, you will understand. See, baby, babies. So you have a consonant and y. We have b, which is a consonant, and y. How did it change? The y changed to I and then you have the es. So baby becomes babies. And we saw so many examples. I gave you a page full of examples. So you can go back and refer to that page. Next one. Nouns that end with f or fe, they change the f or fe to the ves. So the f or the fv becomes ves. One example, let me show you. Knife, knives. You can have many more example also. Any noun which ends with the word f or which ends with the word fe. Okay. Next one. Nouns that end with vowel and o add s. So whichever noun ends with a vowel plus o. For example, see here, video, V-I-D-E-O. E is a vowel and o is o. So you make it plural by adding an s. So it is videos. Alright. And lastly, nouns with end with consonant plus o adds es. See here, potato, potatoes. So you have a consonant T with an O. So it takes an ES. So these are certain common rules, children. But as I told you earlier, when it is social studies, whether it is languages, it doesn't work like the pure sciences. Rules tend to have exceptions. So let us look at certain examples where there are exceptions to these rules. Look here, this word, man. It becomes men. Okay. Tooth becomes teeth. Alright. Son-in-law becomes sons-in-law. In the same way, the maid looker on becomes lookers on.
Sister-in-law becomes sisters-in-law. So it keeps on changing. Next one, ox becomes oxen. Just like child becomes children. Okay. Then amoeba becomes amoebae. In the same way, bacterium becomes bacteria. Fungus becomes fungi, and so on. And finally, you have radius, which becomes radii. Now, children, there are certain plural and singular forms which do not change also, okay, which remain the same. For example, swine remains swine, sheep remains sheep, deer remains deer, fish remains fish, and so on. You never say fishes, you never say deers, you never say sheeps, but you still say sheep, deer, fish, swine, etc. Alright, so these are all the various rules and examples as far as singular and plural is concerned. Now let us come to the scholarship point of view and let us take a look at the question patterns. Now we have a number of question patterns here. So let us look at pattern number 1, which says identify the correct singular form. Easy. And I always tell you, when we discuss the pattern, it might sound difficult. When we look at the example, it sounds easy. Pattern 2, identify the correct plural form. Then we have answer the following, where you will have to discuss, look at the question and then decide what the answer is. Then you have select the correct pair. Then you have select the incorrect pair. So just the opposite concept. In one you select the correct pair and in the other one you select the incorrect pair. Then you have look at the picture and choose the correct plurals. So you have to look at the picture and you choose which is the correct plural for that particular picture. Then you have look at the picture and choose the correct sentences. So then you will have to examine the picture, look at the option sentences and decide which sentence goes with which picture. Alright, so this was about introduction to our concept of singular and plural. Now let us take a look at some examples from each of the pattern. So pattern 1, identify the correct singular form. Now it goes without saying that I don't have to remind you that you have to pause the video every time a question comes up and look at the options, try to answer the questions yourself. Okay, so identify the correct singular form. Here is the plural, so media is the plural. So which is the correct singular form for media? Is it 1 medium, 2 medii, 3 mediums, or 4 mediums? So which is it? It is the first one, medium. Okay, question number 2, crisis, C-R-I-S-E-S, crisis. Now crisis is the plural. You have to identify what is the word when there is just one crisis happening. So is it 1 cris? Is it 2 CRIS cris? Is it 3 crisis or cry? Which is the correct answer here? It is option number 3, crisis. Moving on to the next example. Armies is the plural. So which one is the singular? Is it option number 1, ARMIE, ARMII, ARMIS, or ARMY? So which is the correct answer? It is option number 4, ARMY. Coming to the second last question in this pattern, mice. Mice, which is the plural, so which is the singular? Is it mouse 1? Is it 2 mouses? Is it 3 mices? Or 4 mousen? So what is the correct answer? It is option number 1. It is mouse. 1 mouse, many mice. Okay, next one, fungi. So which is the singular for fungi? So is it fungi with a double I? Is it fungus? Is it fungus or fungun? The answer is the second one, fungus. So this was question number 1 or pattern number 1. Identify the correct singular form. Now I said we have, like I just told you, we have 7 question patterns to take care of or to look at. Okay, so we will not be very slow, but then you always have the option that when you're watching the video, you can pause it and watch, pause it and watch. Okay, so come on, let's move on to pattern 2. Identify the correct plural form. Now there you identified the correct singular form, so here you identify the correct plural form. So you have calf. So calf is singular. So what is the plural of calf? Is it 1 calfs calves, 2 calfes calves, calves calves, or calves calves? So what is the right answer? It is option number 4, calves. Okay, coming to question 7. The word here is index. What is the plural of index? Is it indexi? Is it indices, indexes, or indi? The answer is answer number 2, indices. Coming to question number 8. Roof. ROOF, roof. What is the correct plural for roof? Is it 1 roofs, 2 roof, 3 roofs, or 4 roofs? Answer is option number 1, roofs. Okay, coming to the second last example in this pattern, passerby. So what is the plural for passerby? So if there is more than one passing by, what will you say? Will you say 1 passers by? Will you say 2 passers bys? Will you say 3 passerbys? Or will you say 4 passerby? So which will you say? It will be answer number 1, passers by. The last question in this particular pattern, axis. AXIS, axis. So you have used this word often, x-axis, y-axis. Okay, so if there is just one, then what will you say? Or if there is more than one, what will you say? Will you say 1 axis? Will you say 2 axi? Will you say 3 axes? Or will you say 4 axi? What will you say? You will say axis, AXES, axis. Okay, this was pattern 2. Identify the correct plural form. Coming to pattern 3, answer the following. So here whatever the question is, in that way you have to select the answer. So let's see what our first question is, or question number 11 in the video will be. Which of the following words is in the singular number? Singular. So which of this is in singular form? So is it 1 louse? Is it 2 geese? Is it 3 mice? Or 4 oxen? Which is singular? Number 1, louse is singular. Okay? Question number 12. Which of the following words is in the plural number? So you saw what is singular. Now here you have to answer. So all the patterns do not go in the same lane. Okay, they do not follow the same pattern. There you had to find out singular. In the next question you have to find out plural. Let's look at the words. So is it tooth plural? Is goose plural? Is mouse plural? Or is lice plural? So answer number 4, lice is plural. It is the plural of the word that we saw in the previous question. So previous we saw louse. So lice is the plural of louse. Alright, question number 13 for you. Select the singular word from the following list. Again you have to select the singular word. Here goes the list. 1 rivers, 2 swing, 3 cattle, 4 trees. So now rivers and trees is very obvious. You know river, rivers, tree, trees. But one is a little difficult, that is cattle and swing. So which could be negative, which could be singular, which could be plural. So think about it. Then you will arrive at the answer, that is answer number 2, swing, which is singular. Okay. Next question. Select the plural word from the list. So see, the question goes on changing. Okay. So you have the words 1 sheep, 2 word, 3 farm, and 4 garden. So which is the correct answer? Yes, we just discussed. It is sheep, because we just discussed and we saw that there are certain words which do not change at all. For example, deer doesn't change, swine doesn't change, fish doesn't change, and so does sheep. When it is singular also it is sheep, and when it is plural also it is sheep. Coming to the 15th question or last question in this pattern, identify the plural form of the noun. Let's look at what the nouns are and let us see which one is a correct plural form. So you have 1 tomatoes, 2 tomatoes, 3 tomatoes, and 4 tomati. So which is the correct answer? It is answer number 3, tomatoes. Okay, so this was pattern 3 for us. Identify the plural form of the noun, which was coming under the question, answer the following. Okay, moving on to pattern 4. So remember children, pattern 4 and pattern 5 are just the opposite concepts of each other. So in pattern 4 you have to select correct singular plural, and in pattern 5 you have to select incorrect singular plural. So you have to examine properly to find out which is the correct one or which is the incorrect one. Okay, so we will look at examples in pattern 4 and we'll skip pattern 5. So select the correct singular plural pairs. So we have 4 pairs of singular plural. See the first one: trout, trouts, sheep, sheeps, trout, trout, and photo, photos. So which is the correct one? Which is the right one? Is it 1, 2, 3 or 4? It is the third one, trout, trout, which is correct. And suppose you had the opposite of the pattern here, incorrect, then what you would have to do? You will have to look at all the 4 and then 1 would be incorrect, the other 3 would be correct. But in this, 1 is correct, the other 3 are incorrect. That is a difference. Okay, moving on to the next one. Select the correct singular plural pairs. Once again you have country, countries, country, countries with an S, country, countries with a YIS, and countries. So which is the right answer? Yes, it is 1. First one, country, India and her neighboring countries, we say. Okay, coming to the next question, question number 18. Select the correct singular plural pairs. So let's see. We have axis, axes, basis, bases, analyst, analysi, and OSS, OSS. So which one could be the correct one according to you? We do not have to see the answer according to you, but we have to see which is the correct one. So it is the fourth one, OSS, OSS. Okay, coming to the next one. Again we have to select the correct singular plural pairs. Datum, dacia, tooth, tooths, dice, dice, and photo, photos. Again, answer number 3 is the right one. Dice, dice. It doesn't change. Whether it is singular or whether it is plural, it doesn't change. Coming to the last question in this pattern, select the correct singular plural pairs. Okay, ship, sheep, foot, feet, foot, foots, woman, womans. So which one is the correct one? Yes, it is the second one, foot, feet. You put 1 foot forward and you have 2 feet. Okay, so now like I told you, the exact pattern you have, you follow it in reverse when you do pattern number 5. Okay, so we will move on directly and we'll go to pattern number 6, which is going to be very interesting because you have to look at the picture and you have to choose the correct plural for this. So this is the picture. So first you have to identify the picture. Okay, then only you will be able to choose what the plural is. So this is the young one of a cow. So what is a young one of a cow called? Is it called 1 calf? It is called 2 calves, calves, or calves. What is it called? It is 2 calves. So the young one of a cow is called as a calf, or 2 young ones. This is 1 calf, then you have calves. Okay, next question number 22. Look at this picture. What is this? This is an animal, and now you have to choose what you will say if there are more than one of this kind of an animal. So this is what you have to look at the answers and try and find out. So yes, we know that it is an ox now. So is the plural oxes? Is it ox? Is it oxes? Or is it oxen? So the plural is answer number 4, oxen. So one ox, more than one oxen. Okay, coming to the next one. What is this? Yes, it is a favorite vegetable. Everyone loves this. It is a potato. So what is the correct plural for potato? So is it potatoes? Is it potatoes? Is it potatoes? Or potato? It is the first answer, potatoes. Okay, now we take a look at one more question in this pattern. This is what? It is a tool which is used for cutting vegetables. So first you have to identify this. What is it? It is a knife. So you have a certain rule for a knife. What is the spelling of knife? K-N-I-F-E. So there is a particular rule for the word which ends either in F or in F-E. So come on, let us try and find out which the right answer is. So is it 1, K-N-I-V-S, knives? Is it 2, K-N-I-V-E-S, knives? Is it the third one or the fourth one? It is answer number 2, knives. Okay, so this was pattern 6 for you. Coming to the last pattern, pattern 7. Look at the picture and choose the correct sentences. So let us take a look at the picture and examine what is there exactly in this picture. So here there is a picture which shows some cutlery. Okay, you have 2 spoons. One is a slightly bigger, one is slightly smaller. Then you have 2 knives. Both the knives are a little different, but both are knives nevertheless. Now remember, we are not going to talk about size here. We are not looking at which one is bigger and which one is smaller. We are looking at numbers. Okay, keep that in mind. So let's see which could be the correct sentence. So 1, these are knives and spoons. Second, there are a knife and spoons. There are knives and spoons. And these are knives and spoons. So which one is the correct answer? It is the first one. These are what? They are knives, because there is more than one knife, so it becomes knives and spoons. All the other sentences are either wrong according to the count, number, or they are wrong according to grammar. Okay, coming to the last question here in this pattern and the last example in this particular video. Look at the picture and choose the correct sentence. So here we have a toothbrush holder, or a can in which you keep toothbrushes. So there is one can and there are 2 toothbrushes. Okay, so let us see what the correct sentence to describe this picture would be. 1, these are brush in the can. These is brushes in the can. These are brushes in the can. This is a brush in the can. So which is the correct answer? It is answer number 3. These are brushes in the can. Okay, children. So what did we do today? We looked at nouns, but we looked at singular and plural nouns. We understood what the meaning is. We looked at various rules with which you can make single into plural, and then we also looked at certain exceptions to the rule. We looked at the various kind of patterns of questions which can be asked in this particular topic, and we also did a number of examples based on each of the patterns. Okay, now as soon as you finish watching the video, there is a small task for you to do. So kindly complete the task also. So let me tell you what those tasks are.
So children, now you have watched the video. So after you watch the video now, you will have to complete a few simple tasks. Now you might have watched the video on your computers or your laptops or your mobile phones. Now after you watch the video, what will you do? You will please go to the description box which is given below the video. So what is the description box? See, the description box looks like this. Alright, and after you go to the description box, you will see that there are a few questions there. Now, what are these questions about? These questions are about the lesson that we just learned or the video that you just watched. So what will you do? You will think back properly about the lesson and you will try and answer these questions and note down the answers in your notebook if you want. Okay? After that, we have another task waiting. You will also click on the link which you will find in the description box to fill up the Google form. So now what is the Google form, children? It is nothing but a simple form. There are a few simple questions there about the video which you just saw and also about yourself. So these are the tasks now that you will have to complete after you watch each video. So children, wasn't that a very interesting lesson? I'm sure you learned a lot of new things in this lesson. If you have liked this video, please hit the like button and also subscribe to my video so that you will get to see all the videos which I keep posting regularly.